Hello, we're back. Dark Souls 3, we're off to fight Lothric, I believe. And, uh, this time, for sure, officially, it's been long enough. Finally, the election results are officially out, and it was really tight, but Kanye West beats Hillary Clinton by like less than 10,000 votes. That's crazy. How does that happen? Um, when I made the Kanye bit some episodes ago, maybe it was last episode or the episode before, for the intro, I genuinely, it wasn't even like election day. I did not know that Kanye was actually like he had a whole like miniature campaign going on, unbeknownst to me. Just get one of these. Perfect. I genuinely did not know that Kanye had like a tiny campaign going on. Just like localized entirely within his Twitter, where he was like every tweet is either like, "Hey, positivity," or "Kanye 2020 baby." And then like on election day, um he like took pictures of him voting, took pictures of himself, like took pictures of his ballot and his name on it, which was just insane. The picture of him voting for himself. Uh, I genuinely did not know that it was like a real thing. I feel like I would have heard about it, and I would have totally voted for him if it was true. That said, your vote matters. Please do not vote for Kanye. Uh, Overall, I mean, I don't know, he made up like 1% of votes in like no, he made up like 1/10% of votes in like 12 states, which is, considering it was like basically a free campaign, cost him nothing. Not too bad, but still, please hold. Still, I mean, it's not getting him anywhere. He's gotta hit harder 2024. The rematch, Hillary Clinton, Kanye West. Why do I keep bringing up Hillary Clinton of all people? I don't really know. Like, it was just like the first name that popped up for political figures, and I've just been rolling with it for the past few episodes while this bit is still going. Even though it's like, the bit was never date, it was never up to date. Maybe it is actually, because I mean, I'm sure you may still recall that it's taken a while for the votes to be fully counted. So maybe I'm not too late. What is it, like November 20th? We're closing on November 20th. Oh baby, we're good. We're the best even. All right. Um, but yeah, I mean, looking forward to Kanye 2024. I hope that by that point he gets a real campaign going. He's like puts up ads. I guarantee the votes he would get, especially this year, which was perhaps controversial for both parties. I bet he would have gotten a at least 1% of votes if he had even like one ad going. Because I didn't know he was running. I just knew it was a joke. I didn't know that it wasn't just a joke. He didn't say anything. He didn't tell me. Anyway, society. You know what's been keeping me up? Like the last, well, not really, but like you know what would keep me up at night if I was kept up at night? Like, isn't it just like mind-boggling that math is a social construct? Like, it is, right? First of all, is it? But I'm pretty sure. And why? I mean, there was a point in time where the numbers just weren't there, you know? It was just like I don't even know. I mean, it's just we needed a way of measuring things, but there wasn't really math. And then, first people were like, you know what? There's two tombstones there, too. Whoa. Did I just make that noise with my mouth? That was eloquent. Absolutely delightful. Let me try it again. Two. Wow. Brilliant. Back to hitting a rock with a stick. And then, like, from there, I guess it just goes like, hey, now, there's two great tombstones over there, but there's two more over there. Yo, what if we combined the words and said tutu? And then, I don't know, like, Plato's like, I'm Greek, and also, uh, instead of saying tutu, we should say four. And, Plato, you know him, he's really good at math, and he's Greek. So from there, he's like he makes math or something. Plato. I don't know who actually made math. I'm pretty sure he was Greek though. Uh, maybe I'm thinking of geometry. Who cares? It just kind of weirds me out, right? Like where did we begin with math? Like at what point was it like we have so much of math that's just established that it can't be. It is just like it's no longer a social construct, it's just fact. It's always been there. And at what point before was it like hey, we're just kind of making it up as we go? Cuz like you can't tell me like hey, here's the quadratic formula. Where did you guys even come up with half of these symbols? What is plus or minus? What is this little check mark thing that turns into a division house thing? What am I even saying? Ah, so like I think hey, there's two tombstones over there and over here. That was fact. They just made up a word for it. They're just like, let me just point my finger at these things. Oh, I made the sound two. Now it's fact. But then somebody was like, what if we all died and all made tombstones? Well then there's uh everybody gets two tombstones because we're cavemen and we don't really understand the idea of tombstones. And there's five of us, so it's five times two. It's like, you just kind of made that up. Social construct decided. Multiplication is now a social construct as I've made with these rules. But now that there's multiplication as a social construct, everything else is fact, right? Now it's like, okay, well, if you can multiply like that, you can also divide the opposite, right? Which is it breaks my brain. Like how does How does this work? Okay, I just want to know the point in history where somebody was like, I'm just gonna make up a rule, and then everything else is gonna fit into place, right? Because I just don't know where in ouch in math history that happened, and from there everything else will make sense, right? It's also kind of the same thing for time. Like, who decided a second? Who's just like, this is how long a second is. It's 100 milliseconds. What's one millisecond? That's it. You it's going on right now. Don't you see it, bro? I see time. I don't know. That was probably like Spartacus or something. Just all the Greek guys. Also, who's Spartacus? On second thought, Plato might have been the guy that like made democracy. Thanks, Plato. Because of you, I could vote Kanye. Good lad. Um, I don't really know where to go from there. It's just like I've said my piece. I don't really, I can't keep making guesses on where math begins as law and not as a social construct. Like time is both a social construct and a fact because the sun goes up and down. But also, it's, what is a second is like somebody chose that. Like I could be like begin here, end here. That's 1 second. No, that was actually 3.5. That's your opinion. And you know what? Society is it. That's it. Moving on. While we're here, other things that keep me up at night. If I didn't sleep like a baby. Ouch. The alternate reality theory, it doesn't make sense, right? Just hear me out, right? First of all, let's assume that the alternate reality theory assumes scientific laws, like um, gravity. We have gravity. That's sick, Not going into space and dying. Let's assume that's for every alternate reality ever, right? From there, let's also assume that there's no new scientific laws created in new alternate realities because it's just, you know, the laws are just there. So based off that, I think that's pretty fair assumption. Are there not just like a numbered amount of alternate realities? Like it has to end at some point. It's a big number. I'll be honest. The number is probably like very high numbers, but it's not infinite. It's definitely not an infinite amount of realities. Frick, frick, frick. I lived. It's a miracle. Oh baby. No, it's a miracle. Please hold. Trying to win. Stamina, please. Like, you've been, oh my god, come on. You've been mulling it over, right? Just think about it. If time and physics stay consistent in every alternate reality, then there are a countable amount of alternate realities. That is non-infinite. Sure, it is getting larger as time passes to an unbelievably large number, but it's a large non-infinite number. You know, without scientific laws, you could be like, oh, there's one where the world just like exploded right now. That's not true. There's Yes, there's one where just Kanye just won the presidency. That's true. You know what isn't true? That Kanye just like spontaneously combusted. Because that doesn't obey the science. Sure, over there's there's one where like I don't know, 10 years ago he stepped into Chernobyl, and then today he spontaneously combusted. But that's still account there's still a countable amount of realities that is non-infinite, right? You're following? If it did not obey scientific laws, and we could be like, actually, in this reality, there is no time. In this one, seconds are actually 3.5 seconds long. Actually, that's a social construct which we established. So maybe I won't go there. But you know what I mean. Maybe. I got so close earlier. So I mean, that's what I think. I don't know. There's probably like a fairly large loophole there where it's like it's actually infinite because of this, and I'm like yeah, actually you're right. Um, oh well. Ouch. What else do I got? I don't know. That's basically all of my shower thoughts out of pocket. I don't have any more. Gotta take more showers. You know what? We can go here. um, I hate like, and I might actually bring this back for next episode that I'll record, but the internet just makes like the worst, just the most baddest faith arguments ever. Just people on the internet, like you you've definitely heard of people that are just like, I don't wash my hands because keeps the immune system strong. Hopefully you're not that kind of person. I'm judging you if you are. Don't poison me, oh my god. Alright, I'm going. Kill me. Alright, he's doing it. Um, I think I mentioned it in another series. But it's basically like, I saw a... Oh baby. I saw a news article once. I was definitely clickbait and just like, hey, you're taking too many showers. And I was like, stop. Please. Just, why does the internet, like, one of the many things that the internet has served for is like life hacks, and I think that's what people really look for. They're just like, I can save myself time or money if I do this. And I don't know, people are just like really obsessed with being stinky. No, tough spot. People just really obsessed with being stinky and would rather just like read this article that's like, hey, you should actually be taking a shower every other day because if you shower too often, then you're removing the dead skin cells off of your body, and that makes your immune system weaker. You makes you more susceptible to bad things in the air. You know what else makes you susceptible to bad things in the air? Not taking a shower, you big idiot. You got all that bacteria on your body, and you're just sleeping with it. Which one would you rather have? And it's just like why would people rather like why would people rather have this uh how would people rather be like, haha, I take a shower every other day, strengthens the immune system, haha. Then be normal. Why don't you just want to be normal? Like, don't give me that. It's like, oh, another break in the road. What road? We're all going to hell. Like, there's no road. You can just you can just do whatever you want. But why not be normal and do whatever you want? Why not do whatever you want and also do everything that nobody else does? You know what I mean? Why do you just want to be special? Why don't you take a shower every day? And I'm just the internet definitely has bad faith arguments like this all the time. Is insanity. Like you're telling me that you don't tell me that you wash your hands after you go to the bathroom? What? You tell me you don't you just is that your way of saying that you don't take any showers? That you, your body is dirty and you have to wash your hands because you don't take any shower? No, you just do both. Stop trying to save like a minute of your life. Who died and made you the bacteriologist? Just insanity. Dude, we're doing pretty good. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but I made sure that he did not pull out the spear before I said it. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. Don't take out the spear. Don't take out the spear, brother. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Alright. Yep, saw that one coming. I only used one Estus and I was full health when I said it. Sad. Alright. Got time for one more run. I don't really know where else to go with that bit. I'm just kind of like, why do you pride yourself in being different in the worst way possible? You can be original, but can you also like not be stinky? That's all I'm asking. Eat. I think the bigger thing about the internet is because it's anonymous, people actually just pride themselves in being stinky. It's like, what's the worst that could happen? my friends are gonna read my Reddit post? What friends? Maybe a little mean-spirited? I was kind of gonna be like, you know what, that's me, but actually, not really. So it's not really like a self-own. I kind of intended it to be when I thought it up, but it, you know. Uh-oh. We're in a tough spot. Go away. Dude, I'm freaking out, by the way. Like once a month, there's just this one car that just comboed out, brother. Just comboed out. There's this one car that passes through my neighborhood once a month, maybe less, but I definitely hear him like at least 6 times a year for the last since I lived here, dude. And he's just I swear it's not English. It might actually be like, I don't know. I don't really want to jump to conclusions, but it's definitely not English. Um, and it's just a van that passes by. I think the van itself has like some weird charms, selling charms or ghosts something. It's so weird, and they just pass through the neighborhood blaring this very annoying noise of this particular instrument that sounds kind of like it was ripped out of a horror movie. And I hate it. It's every time they pass by for like between 2 to 5 minutes, and it's so annoying. And they just pass by now, coincidentally. That's why I mentioned it. Anyway, please remember this moment if I perhaps uh die and on the scene of the murder there are charms and or ghosts busting technology. I gotta look at the van again. I don't believe myself when I say ghosts anything, but I swear I remember at some point. It's so weird. Like I think the van's specific purpose is just being annoying. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And congratulations, Kanye.